Okay, it is high noon, so it should feel around 90 right now. See some metal up there. I didn't come out last night because I wasn't feeling too hot. There's a little bit of metal down there too. I might, depending on what's in here, I might have to take a lot out of this one. Oh yeah, there's some good metal up top. This can stay in. Copper, nice piece, number one. $3 and something for that. Gotta be careful of my thumb. While I was unloading all the, what is it, long light fixtures, I think, at the scrapyard yesterday, I nearly took the whole top section here right off. The cut is here, and it missed the leather part here. My thumb must have turned in there, but it went right behind the nail, way up towards the tip. I didn't even pull it back to see how deep or anything it was. By the time I stopped, got to the front of my Jeep to look for a Band-Aid, I was bleeding everywhere. Got a couple of Band-Aids, wrapped it up real tight, hoping that it'll reconnect. And then it has throbbed like crazy, and I hope it reconnects, because if not, the nail is definitely not going to grow back, because it went right up underneath the nail and cut that deep. But it's amazing how much you don't realize how much you use little parts of your body until something like that. Trying to open up a car door. Alright, this has gotta go. Tying your shoes. Ah, that I did not want to do. Yeah. Have all that little crap blow everywhere. That's why I don't like throwing stuff out. Look at that panel back there. Especially in these types of dumpsters, because there's just so much little stuff that flies all over the place. Insulation, there's no wire in there. That's a nice couple of panels. I'd like to know if there's anything inside of there. And of course I forget stuff in the Jeep. I might have to grab it. Sometimes these will just bust apart. There we go. Let's see. Oh, there's more panels down there. There's more. Oh man, am I really gonna empty out this whole thing? Trash separated from the metal. I don't want that blowing around. Alright, so this bigger stuff I will take out. Try to keep some of the smaller stuff in. Yes. Take this lid off. A lot of stuff is gonna fall in. Oh man. the other side has a catch-all for stuff that I throw out. Throw this at the bottom to keep stuff from falling out the bottom. There we go. Just to avoid having to move it later. So, alright. Keep saying alright. I know. Empty, and that's just plastic. There's no metal in that corrugated. Sorry, you're gonna have to watch me cleaning this out, because if I want to get to the bottom of it all, I want to try to make it so I don't have to move too much of it over and over again. I know that there's wire in the bottom of this one. Cardboard. Okay. Let's just do this, and then we can maybe get at the rest of the stuff down there without having to take this one out. Couple of panels. Got this one here, which my foot is on. Number one wire, some wiring here, which is not used to coming out. That's plastic. What else we got going here? It's a box. Oh, this has to come out. Alright, it lifts. Sort of. Just a little bit dirty now. Camera's got to be enjoying this, watching this one. And there we go. Okay. I'm going to clear out the section I'm standing on so I can start moving stuff here. Oh, yeah. Now I'm soaked. A little bit of copper there. go to. This is, I think, oh, I can take this. What's that? That's more wire. There's so much down here, I'm like, not seeing everything. Take that for sure. Put it there. Maybe get rid of some of this stuff. So the last time I was here and I had this kind of a mess, security drove right by and just waved, so make sure I clean up good after myself. That's, I know there's metal in here, but I'll clean that up later. So I want to make it so that, yeah, they don't get annoyed and not want people in here. This is not going as planned. That's nice. I'm not taking that, I'm just getting rid of it from here. That's just plastic too. Alright, so look at that. That's a nice piece of copper. Whew, it is toasty. Wow, that's copper too. I just have to clean that up a little bit. This stuff usually peels right off, but it's number 2. They won't give me any crap if I turn in a little bit of stuff on it, but more copper. Should have started a box out there. Now I gotta bend over and pick it all up. I think that's it for here. A little bit of wire. So, don't tell me that was plastic. I was going after that. No, it is metal. Good. And that's drywall. Okay, let's get over here. Let's see what's over in this section. That is all. This is all plastic, but that piece, it's got brass on it though. I'll either cut it off or take the whole thing home and clean it up there. Stripped wire, this is metal. Alright, now we can just take a peek. Don't grab too much insulation. I'm not taking that piece. That's just crazy. This, what's the difference? Other than this one's a huge pain in the butt. Look at all that. I don't know. Guess it's not much different than what I've been taking. That one is ridiculous. That's actually even more. I'll take this one. Come on. Would have been nice if there was like a ton of copper down here. Went this far, I might as well go through it all. Make sure I don't miss anything. Little bits. Come on, nope. Nope. Ah, a little bit. Not the ton I was hoping for, but a little something. Here's some number one wire. Squeeze all the insulation, make sure it's not full. Nothing over here. This. Oop. Gonna have to go back out there. All right. I do believe I've been through every part of this. Covered in insulation. Glad I put my pants on. I will definitely be itching on my arms for the rest of the day. Okay, so I don't want to break an ankle. Jumping on the crap. check this one. All right. I will take that. I was hoping for some light fixtures, but it's better than nothing. Just want to check and see what's underneath here. Just another mattress. All right, so let's get those. Those will go on the roof easy enough. Probably about all that's gonna be in here. Yeah. All that stuff is from my last trip here, all the light fixtures that I found. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Just wanna, yeah, that's empty, so, okay. Grab those and head out. All right, so I already took a look in this one quick, and there's definitely some stuff that I can use. So I'm bringing a bucket so I don't have to grab a box. Jump in here and just see what kind of little tidbits they've got today. There's a lot of glass in here, so do need to be careful. There's glass in here. Just take this whole thing and a couple of screws. Lag screws. It is a lot of sun today. That looked all wet on the inside, and I don't know why, so I'm not gonna grab it. It did actually rain yesterday, now that I think about it. So, it could be that reason, but yeah, all these boxes have leftover wire in them. Yeah, this one's soaked too. This one I've already been through. This one I think I might have already been through. Gotta start marking these somehow. That's like a pound of wire. It's got some weight to it. Or say pound, let's see. About half a pound maybe. cleaned out the floor here last time. Yeah. I don't think these are gonna be worth anything, but you know what? Go ahead and check. It's got some screws and hardware in it, so I'll just rip that out. Man, look at them. And then plastic I can just throw out. That kind of plastic doesn't get recycled in my area. Actually, nothing other than your basic drink bottles and stuff like that. Very little plastic actually gets recycled in residential waste. No clamshell items, like all the stuff that your fruits and vegetables come in, that stuff doesn't actually get recycled in most townships. It's thrown right in the trash by the recycling. Don't believe me? Look it up. And all this stuff, they put these nice little numbers with the recycling sign on it to make you feel good about throwing it in recycling, but then most places don't actually recycle it. Even K-Cups. K-Cups now have a number on them, but when they asked the company representative, can these actually be recycled? And their answer was, well, we're working with people on it. So they put that number on there to make you think that their product can be recycled and to buy more of it, when in fact, it all ends up in the landfill. Well, I don't know if I want to take all these. They're probably worthless. Instead, I'm just going to take the screws out of them. There's some glass underneath here. This is going to be more trouble than it's worth, I think. Whatever falls out, falls out. But yeah, I cleaned up all the boxes, so I am good. Those I did last time. All right, that's it in here. So this is what I ended up with. This is all the shred out of the HVAC, and then the bed rails there. Got more shred in that bucket. So I don't think I left any metal behind on that run. I even took the jagged stuff, which I've already broken down. I broke it down on the spot before I threw it inside the Jeep. But I think I got it all. Here is some non-ferrous stuff, so I need to get the motor out of this, cut off the cord. That's 1.5 to 2 pounds of copper right there. So that's a good $6 easy, just in dirty copper, especially since some of it's number 1, not just number 2. Got some brass there, a bunch of miscellaneous wire from, I think this is Romex, but this is nice solid coarse stuff. And some number 1 as well as some 45% grade there. And then that one piece I just took, I need to cut the brass fitting off of that one. But when it comes to copper, just a side story, I had an electrician work at my house that I'm selling on Tuesday, and he needed to run a ground from the junction box all the way up to my HVAC unit, which takes something similar to this here. And he told me, he goes, it's going to be expensive. It's about $1 a foot for that stuff. And we're talking about which way to route it, and I'm like, just go the fastest, easiest way possible. I'm not spending an extra 20 feet to route it a certain way. So that's, he ended up finding a nice clean way to do it for me anyway. But yeah, I definitely understand the price of copper that's out there. One, because I sell it, and now that I've had to buy some and feel that pain. But anyway, over here are all these handles that I got. There's a lot more of them than I thought I grabbed. None of these are on eBay. I don't know if Haas door is a newer door, but there's hardly anything out there with this name on it. And I don't know if it's just a good product and so there's no spare parts out there, or if it's just not something that's marketable. Anyway, I'm going to keep a few of these anyway. They're nice handles to grab onto if you attach them to something. And I might put a couple up on eBay just to see if they do sell. Maybe there is a need for them and nobody's selling them. So it's got the hardware in most of the bags. Some of them are just, I believe this is a step. It's just flat here. You put it at the bottom of the garage door and step on it so that it would close all the way. But I'll see what comes out of that. Even this door extension cable, there's a pair of the cables that go on the side of the garage door that attach to the unit that attaches to the spring. I actually had to mess with these on my house yesterday, and that was a huge pain. But anyway, there's not even anything for this on eBay, so I might just, you know, say 10 bucks and throw this up and see if it sells. Super easy to package if it does sell, and if not, it'll just go into shred. And then this wire here, that's a good 3 to 4 pounds of wire, depending on the mood of the guy at the small scale. If I come in behind a bunch of people that have a huge mess for the guy to sort through, and then I come through with my organization, he usually does bump me up on some things. Sometimes I'll get, even for this solid core wire, 55%, sometimes I'll get 45%, but I notice that I usually get the higher price if I follow up behind somebody that is a disaster that they're turning in. So that's $3 to $4 right there, so not too bad. So, you know, definitely paid for gas, definitely paid for the hour that I was out there, including time there and time back. I didn't run to the other dumpsters because today was just a quickie. I just felt like running out and seeing what was there, and I've got a lot of something or a lot of nothing to do after this. So for that reason, I just cut it short and decided not to run to the ones further away. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below, and I'll talk to you later.